Hi, Eric with Sennheiser. Let's unbox the RS 180 audiophile grade wireless headphones. These are fantastic. This is an open air audiophile grade wireless headphone. Open air means the sound waves breathe more naturally. Big, wide, spacious sound quality. These sound fantastic. They also use the KLEER spec. KLEER operates on 2.4, but is uncompressed audio transmission from point A to point B. What you get is a headphone that sounds like it's plugged in, despite the fact that it can go well over 300 feet in terms of range. Now, the RS 180 also operates up to 24 hours on a single charge, so it's great for movie marathons and long listening sessions. First, we need to release the product from inside the box. You do that by cutting open the plastic tab. Make sure you always purchase from an authorized Sennheiser dealer. Okay, first thing you'll notice is a white carton right here. This contains a variety of things that are necessary for operation of the unit. First things first, inside is the instructions plus battery and power cables, as well as the audio connectors. Let's take a look at those. First, you have your quick guide. I appreciate if you read this. Next is the safety guide. It has pertinent information about power and the wireless transmission. Our next box has the core of what you need to get this baby running. First, there is an audio cable. The audio cable is 3.5 millimeter connectors on both ends, also known as 1/8 inch. This will connect your audio source to the transmitter. Also included is an audio adapter. This converts the 3.5 millimeter plug into a 6.3 millimeter plug, also known as 1/4 inch. Inside is a cable management system. Once you have the RS 180 connected to your audio source, you may find there's a lot of cable behind there from your other audio components next to your RS 180 cables. You can use this to manage some of that cable. A set of AAA sized nickel metal hydride batteries. These are rechargeable. These are for use with the headphones. They do require battery power and last up to 24 hours on a single charge. Lastly, should you need to convert the audio cables connector into RCA plugs for connection into RCA outputs on the back of a TV or receiver, we do include an adapter for that. A simple snap and your conversion is made. Otherwise, you can use this connector for connection to the headphone plug of a personal computer, laptop, netbook, tablet, or MP3 player. Lastly, our last carton features the power supply. And this is a multi-country power supply. Inside, you'll find European, Asian, and US North American power adapter cables. Okay, first, let's open our power cable and the adapter. And I'll show you how to assemble those. First, hold the adapter as if you're about to plug it in and slide it along the track that you see here. It will snap into place with a click, and you are ready to plug this in into a working wall outlet and the other end into the transmitter. We'll get to that in just a moment. These other plugs assemble in the same exact fashion. We don't need those now, so we're going to put those aside and save them for a later date. Now, let's take out the receiver, also known as the headphones, and the transmitter. In the user manual, The headphones are referred to as HDR 180. The receiver is a TR 180. You'll notice they are circumoral, also known as around the ear pads. The first thing you do when you get your RS 180, you want to connect it to your audio source. These here are outputs. You want to connect to an input. As mentioned, the other end can plug into a 1/8 inch, also known as 3.5 millimeter headphone plug, or you can use this supplied adapter to connect to an RCA connector. Remember, these must plug into audio outputs. Lastly, you'll want to connect the power supply. We've already assembled this, so we'll simply plug it into the only slot in which it can go. Now, if you wanted to connect your RS 180's outputs to another audio source, such as a preamplifier, you could certainly do that. There is a pad switch here, so you can adjust the sensitivity of the input. Now, let's insert the batteries. First, release your batteries from the packaging. Next, remove your headphone from the transmitter and twist off the ear cushions. There are arrow indicators right here that'll tell you which direction to turn them in. Under each ear cushion is a slot for one battery. Of course, in the battery compartment, there is a diagram explaining which direction to insert them in. You can reassemble the ear cushion just the same as you pulled it apart. And place it on the charging cradle. You'll notice there are some contacts underneath the headband. Those must make contact with the transmitter contacts. That way you can start the charge cycle. Plug the transmitter into a working wall outlet, and about 18 hours later, your headphones are ready to use.